What's good, y'all? Good morning. Happy Easter. Happy Sunday. Hope everybody's having a good weekend. I'm not gonna hang around too long. We're gonna get right to it. I'm gonna hop in the chat for a second. Shout some of y'all out. See what's going on in here. Um, okay. I see all these new members because we just put up the A Verb versus Ill Will Classic Battle is at the top of the RBE YouTube channel. It is now available for members. So I see all the new members, a bunch of people just like, oh, wait a minute, I need to see that right now. And you are not wrong for that. Shout out to the new members. Shout out to the new members. Going through y'all right now. Shout out members. Welcome to the RBE membership. You know what I'm saying? Hang around for a bit, whether you're a new member or an existing member. I'm going to get back to edited blogs. So I broke down for y'all a minute ago that, over like the last couple of years, I pretty much stick to lives because I'm able to get y'all the information that y'all need. I'm able to address the topics that I want to address. I'm able to promote the stuff that I need to promote. And I don't have to do all the editing, the exporting, and all that stuff that comes with edited blogs. Members, though, of course, we got y'all with early drops for like the full circle battles. Even some of the battles that's going to be on the cards that Lawrence and Wing do. Some of those will be moving to members only first drops as well. Okay, damn near maybe all of them. So we got y'all, and I'm going to get back to some edited blogs as well. I want to make sure that I can get some edited blogs in when there's times where I need to show y'all footage or references, or y'all know how I used to do with the edited blogs years and years and years ago. You know what I'm saying? And those are definitely gonna go to members first because it's not alive. You know what I mean? So members, whether once again you've been around for a while or whether you're a new member, I got y'all. Hang around, y'all gonna get a bunch of early access content. All right, Queen T, I got mods in the building. Salute. I see members in here. What's good? What's good? What's good? I see Caution in the building. Shout out to Caution. I'm actually going to mention something that relates to Caution in a second, too. Good morning, G. Good morning. Good morning. I see mods in the building. What's good, people? I'm popular. It's in the building. New members. I see y'all. Pretty Rasta. What's good, love? I see y'all. I see y'all. I see existing members and new members joining. New members, more new members. Yep. A Verb and Ill Will just dropped on the channel. Early access for new members. I see all the new members. I see y'all. Yeah, y'all are in here by the bunches right now. I see y'all. I see y'all. Can you on it be? I think I've done a decent job of that over the years. New members. Let me keep shouting all posting all y'all up real quick. All right. Shout out to all the new members. Let's get to some business real quick. Oh, wait, hold on, my bad. Let me get this off the screen. Okay. Let's get to some business real quick. Up first, I want to make sure that we continue to shout out Lawrence and Wing for what they are doing in battle rap. They are going crazy. They are just coming off of a 2-day event. The breed is different. That VOD is available right now on RapGrid. Okay. Here is the day one flyer. You see Caution versus Gwitty sitting at the top. I heard some stuff about that. I've been seeing them two talk their talk online about that. The Zay versus Sniper. I saw that room shaker, and I think Vada gave that like the bar of the night or moment of the night in the building by Zay. I saw that. That was ridiculous. But shout out to Sniper. I'm not gonna go down the complete card. But 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, was 8, 9, 10, 11. It was like 12 battles on day one. And then, of course, here goes day two. Welcome back, Mr. Mills. Of course, you got 6'8", Infrared the General, Floss the Boss. These guys have been around RBE forever. Floss the Boss has been on RBE back all the way to Club Drum days. You know what I'm saying? Fate and Wise. These are some great names, great talent. And look at the rest of this. So that is on rapgrid.com right now, this 2-day event. Yeah, make sure y'all go to rapgrid.com, support all the work that Lawrence and Wing and the battlers that they are booking are doing. I'm seeing the buzz of what Lawrence and Wing got going on continue to grow. I'm going to be continuing to invest in them. So you're going to see some bigger one-off matchups added to their cards. If they do a 2-day card, I'll put 2 one-offs on the card, maybe, for example. So you might get a crazy you know, big main event worthy type of battle on their joints now. I mean, so keep an eye on what they got going on. And outside of things like the full circles, which is what I told y'all I want to try to continue to keep my hands in. That's another place during the year, scheduling wise, where I can get some of these one-offs, in front of the fans and in front of these cameras to get shot for y'all. So keep an eye on Lawrence and Wayne, continue to support them. Shout out to y'all. I saw something on Twitter, a little back and forth about the bricks possibly versus the trenches. Dope energy. Dope energy. You know what I'm saying? Don't make me pull up to that. Um, don't make me pull up to that. Easy. Maybe we could put some money up or something like that. You know what I'm saying? That's gonna put you and I in the direct line of competition. And that's cool. But I'll be on your heels for that if that happens. You know what I'm saying? I'll be at you. I'll be at you. I don't know if you want that ARP type pressure because I don't rap, but I will put pressure. I will apply pressure. As you see, battle rappers and league owners can get in the mix, and I'm gonna get into that next. Then I might as well. But before I get into that, actually, give me 1 second. I just want to show y'all what a classic looks like. Okay, I just want to show y'all what a classic looks like. If you go to the top of the RBE channel, that is out right now. It's available for members. It'll be available to the rest of the regular general YouTube public and the rest of our subscribers shortly. We will pick a day this week to premiere it. But right now, members, you're golden. Everybody that's already a member, all the new members, go watch a classic. Okay? Go watch a classic. As far as league owners and battle rappers and Easy, if you and Lawrence and Wayne get together and put that together, then I'm outside. I think it's a dope thing to see anybody, on the ground that can create energy for the battle rap culture or the battle rap industry. Right? We need it. We need it. There's a lot of talk around myself and Verb over the last couple of days, right? And I want y'all to understand that the first joint, or let me take a step back. When Verb was in spaces doing this thing, we all support and love what Verb brings to the culture. There's only two people we've ever seen do that on a consistent, like daily or weekly basis. It's A Verb and it's Sue Surf. You know what I'm saying? We have some big presence of people that's constantly on Twitter or social media or maybe YouTube or doing interviews, like even like a Gwitty. You'll see Gwitty on Angry Fan a lot, and Gwitty's profile was raised before that. I called Gwitty to battle Aver because of his profile being raised and because of his energy online. And when I was on the phone with Aver, the negotiations simply didn't work. But I made the call, and I had some money on the floor for that battle. It's just sometimes negotiations work, sometimes they don't, and there's never no hard feelings in negotiations. But I tried to get Gwitty a GOAT. You know what I'm saying? Because of his profile and the energy that he brings online. And he had a Verb going back and forth with him. You know what I'm saying? A lot of battlers can't do that. A lot of battlers don't want to do that. That's on y'all. I'm retired, so I don't really got a big horse in that race the way I used to. It is what it is. But it still is a topic to me. It still is an observation to me. I see people tweeting me and put in the comments, ARP's face-offs be the best, or ARP's one of the best in face-offs or whatever. I'm not supposed to be able to surpass some of these big battle rappers that get paid thousands of dollars to be out here and attract the fans to what we do. And if I'm being real, like I'm always going to be in Sorry is True mode on this channel. That is one of the things that we're lacking. I'm a league owner. I'm not supposed to be a better promoter than some of y'all. As a league owner and as the platform face, do I promote? Sure, I'm going to get on here. I'm going to say, hey, we got this going on this weekend or next weekend or whatever. Buy it. Back when I was doing pay-per-views and promo runs and all that type of stuff. Absolutely. But just general creation of energy, I'm not supposed to be better than y'all at that. You know what I'm saying? Though we're supposed to really see that more so on the entertainer side, because once again, people don't buy tickets to see me. People don't click play on YouTube for rap battles to see me. People don't buy VODs to see me. They don't come to the live events to see me. You see what I'm saying? So it's one thing to promote, but it's one thing to also have energy and be entertaining. And I think battlers need to continue to work on that. It's one of the things that helps us break these new grounds. Our industry and battle rap is very, very small. You know what I'm saying? And we don't really have stars. I broke down to me what my definition of a star is in a recent blog the other day about money and battle rap. And matter of fact, shout out to Knowledge. I linked up with Knowledge from Hip Hop Is Real yesterday. We did like a 2-hour interview. So we spoke about a lot. He asked me about retirement stuff. He asked me about me and Averb. He asked me about my retirement. What does that mean? He asked me about caffeine. He asked me about lawsuits. He asked me about URL. He asked me about money and battle rap. He made sure that I wasn't even on camera the whole first quarter of this year. So he made sure that I got ARP here now. Everything, whether controversial questions, I answered 99.9% of his questions. He got me for the controversial stuff. He got me for the good stuff, the bad stuff, the stuff that people want to know, whatever. And I gave him what I hope to be a great interview, like just really, really trying to be in depth with my answers and be click worthy. You know what I'm saying? I could easily, people be like, damn, ARP, like you went all the way like this. And the point that you make, well, I've been like this for the last 12, 13 years that y'all know me. You know what I'm saying? I'm not a dry person. I'm not a low intellectual person. I'm not a shallow thinker. I don't make small-minded points. You know what I'm saying? The way my brain moves is like a chess player. Like, to be great at chess, you have to be thinking your steps ahead as you're making moves, especially if you're playing blitz. And that's for my blitz players that play on the clock. You know what I'm saying? That's how my mind is. While I'm talking about this point right now, my mind is already thinking about 2 or 3 other points. And sometimes I converge the lanes. If your mind wasn't born to do that, don't hate me for that. You know what I'm saying? Great minds can do that. Great mind. Yes, I'm talking my shit more on this fucking channel, right? Be click worthy. I watch some people that are dry as shit. They're boring as shit. Get up there. They don't really make it entertaining. There's no real points that they make. I'm not hanging around to the end of the live. I'm just like, I watch that and it's just like, I can't even listen to this if I'm walking around and I don't have to sit still and watch you. If I just put it in my ear and I'm walking around the house, I was bored. I got nothing new. You made no points. You was dry as shit. You wasn't clickable. You know what I'm saying? It's the reason why everybody's like, oh, even if you're retired, keep blogging, ARP. All right. So, and like I told you, how my mind sprawls, but it leads back to the same fucking point. I'm talking about me and Averb. I'm talking about Averb. Averb and the Sue Surfs of the world are like, once again, the daily or weekly people that are bringing energy to the culture and to the industry. We have to respect that and appreciate that. Averb is a master at that. He's a master at that. Okay. And then when you add me to the mix, because me and Verb, like what you saw on camera when we did our stream, we be 10 times worse behind the scenes. You know what I'm saying? We like fucking relatives that get together and argue or whatever, and then it's all good. You know what I'm saying? The only other time we had an argument that was past what we normally do is because of the other entities and other business or whatever that came in between us, and it was a divide and conquer moment. And we should have never even allowed to be divided and conquered like that. You know what I'm saying? But we did, and we got over it. And we got over it the right way too, on some man shit. So here goes ARP and Verb. Is this what you want? I see. The thing about being a content creator is when your content can create content, you're doing something right. Okay. If I could drop a battle and then people will be online talking about that battle, my content is creating content. I can create content just from on other channels, from not from just battles, just from my own presence, right? That's what we all should aim to be. If I click play on a Jay Black video or a Chris on Bias video or a Piperboy video or a Vada Fly video or a Three Letter Man video or Angry Fan video, and I see their topic and I decide that, you want to know what? I want to talk about that topic or address that or respond to that. Their content was clickable enough, enjoyable enough, had enough energy, was good enough, or possibly even that widespread where I wanted to jump in that. I wanted to chime in on that. I'll see me and Averb go back and forth, and then I'll get on YouTube and I'll type in ARP versus Verb, and I'll filter to today, and I'll see a whole bunch of blogs of people talking about me versus Averb. Okay, we should all aspire to be like that. The culture would be bigger. The culture would be stronger. There would be more money around. But I know I'm singing to the fucking choir because we've all been begging for promo and energy and all that type of shit forever. And when we do have certain energies that come around, we treat it like a fucking enigma. Up Averb, yep, outside. Up Sue Surf. Okay, cool. Who else? Who else really gets out there? I've seen Hitman be out there. Ill Will, you put him with a certain opponent, certain situation. He's making videos and blogs. Serious Jones promotes. I see Serious Jones get outside, do his thing. We know who they are. We know who they are. You know what I'm saying? And if we had 100 of them, it'd be a whole different ball game because it would be all eyes on battle rap 7 days a week. 7 days a week. Me and Aver do shit like that on accident. 2 days before a call, before not even a call, 2 days before a shoot goes down. We do that shit on accident. This is the stuff that we're lacking in this culture. This is the stuff that we're fucking lacking, right? To the point where people don't know what's real and what's not. That's another thing where we fuck up. Hold up, point number 2 there. Battle rappers, I would suggest that we adjust this. We need to stop telling the fans that I'm promoting, right? Because now when you got wrestling, right? Wrestlers are going to do the fake blood. They're going to act like they really got hit. You know what I'm saying? They're going to act like they're really in pain and like they really got hurt. In the industry, I think that terminology is called like breaking the mirror or something like that. It's like shooting a movie scene and looking directly into the camera. You make the viewer feel like, oh, I'm not entrenched in a movie anymore. When I was watching The Matrix, I felt like I was in it. I was so blown away by the scenes and the action and all that. Like I felt like, you ever leave a movie and you be feeling a certain type of energy or vibe? That's because it had you entrenched within it. If you break the glass by looking into the camera directly, you know what I'm saying? Like it makes the viewer realize like, oh, this is all fake. I just got reminded. It's no different than when you say, oh, I'm only doing this right now to promote. It's okay if the fans don't know if you're really upset at your opponent or you're not. It's okay for them to know that. I mean, to not know that. You could be dead serious, like, yo, ARP, I fucking hate you. Or I could Verb. You want to know what? Like, you're bugging out with it. It's okay if y'all feel like it's real or it's fake. It's okay. Because some of that shit that me and Averb's doing, we're doing because we're just competing with each other and we're having fun. There's other little pieces of that where we're serious. Like, wait a minute, did that happen? No, that didn't happen. I'm over here defending myself. He's over there defending himself. Some of it is real. Other pieces of it is just us competing. But it's okay if I don't just jump on camera and say, okay, 3, 2, 1, I'm about to promote everybody. Yo, Averb, yo, you the worst at blah, blah. That's corny. That's corny. Stop doing that, everybody. Stop just saying, Jag. Jag is my nigga. Stop doing that. You know I'm a promo. Stop saying publicly I'm promoting right now. Let us figure out if you really mean what you say or not. That was even an angle to me like, Averb, turn your camera on, right? So we can see. Let's really turn this shit up. Let's see if you mean the thing. Just even if me and you are just competing and having fun, you know what I'm saying? I'm not talking to Verb, I'm talking to everybody. Even if we're just competing and having fun, still you could see that the energy that somebody has is genuine. You can still see it though. That's why I'm like, yo, cut your camera. We're gonna turn this shit up. Let's really see how we feel. And it's just an argument, a public argument, or else why the fuck would I cut on a stream anyway? If I got a real serious life problem with any battle rapper, I'm hitting their line first. And I would want them to do the same for me. You know what I'm saying? Stop doing that. I just use Jag as an example because I know Jag, when he came in, he saw like Cassidy and he saw like the impact of promoting. But Cassidy doesn't say, yo, I'm just promoting. No, when he's talking like, I'm the best, I'm the greatest, this nigga's trash, he's the B-side, he wouldn't be on the card if I wasn't on the card. You're looking at him saying these things and you feel like, yo, Cassidy believes that shit. And like, you have like a Jag example. Don't come in and then be like, yo, this is all promo. Stop saying the word promo, people. Just do what you do to be entertaining, period. And we will figure out the rest. And the ones that we believe, those are the ones that move to the top. It's no different than selling an album, right? The lyricists and the rappers that we feel like, yo, I believe the shit that you're rapping about, they get more clicks, don't they? They get more sales, don't they? Somebody stop me when I'm fucking. Am I wrong? Am I crazy? Or is it just me where it's just like, why the fuck is battle rap crawling at times? Because simple shit to me is like far-fetched shit to some of y'all. It's easy to me. But anyway, so back to Verb. Shout out to Verb, man. Shout out to Verb. Me and Verb definitely had a lot of fun the last couple of days, and I think everybody enjoyed that as well. I don't want people to click a ARP and a Verb live and be like, "Yo, them niggas is just fucking faking for some sales." I wasn't selling nothing. Our stream was 100% off the cuff. He didn't know that I was cutting that stream on. I didn't know I was going to cut that stream on that day. I did that once again because Three Letter was just on my heels. Like, yo, Spaces is crazy. They're calling you out. He's calling you out. I was like, cool, let's have some fun. You know what I'm saying? You did it in your world. Now I'm going to try to do it in my world. I didn't know that Verb was actually going to join. He could have not joined, and I would have just sat there and talked by myself. You know what I'm saying? So it wasn't staged, but it was competitive and it was respectful. Just because people raise their voice doesn't mean that they don't fuck. I argue with my brother, and you should hear how I lose my voice anytime we argue. We screaming through the roof, and then that's just where it goes. It doesn't go past that. Family or friends, relationships, husband, wives, boyfriend, girlfriend, niggas argue, niggas do all that type of shit. You know what I'm saying? So that's what you might get anytime me and Verb is partnering on something or embarking on something. That's what you might get. And it looks like that's a good thing and good energy for the battle rap industry. So, all right, yo, real quick, I do also want to say this. I'm definitely not going to be here past 30 minutes. Yesterday's battles, salute to y'all. Salute to y'all. I'm starting to watch the footage already. I already watched Averb and Ill Will. It's a classic. It's up there right now at the top of the channel for the members. And if I just sit on them or talk about them for a second, Averb, man, I think that Averb should not have any doubts about how often he is in spaces or how much he's I just said this, don't do this, right? Promoting, right? How he instead of saying promote, I'm gonna try to train myself to say just talking trash or talking his shit. How often he's talking his shit or going at people and then yet still showing up with classic material. There's no doubt that we should ever have about his ability to do that. I think Averb, what would be so dope for you to do, and I know you got your own personal life that doesn't belong on camera, so maybe it will never happen. But if Averb could do a video, or if somebody could link up with Averb to do a video that's like a day in the life, just one day while he's booked for a matchup, that shit would be so, everybody would watch that. Everybody would watch that. I think the biggest promo run or upcoming battle, I gotta train myself to stop saying promo. The biggest upcoming battle run, right? Possibly, I could damn near argue ever was what Averb did en route to battling A Ward, right? And sometimes he would be in spaces talking his shit, and then he would say, "All right, y'all, I'm out. I'm about to go train." You know what I'm saying? I think people get curious because they're like, yo, anytime it's like the Friday shit. Anytime I'm in the kitchen, you in the kitchen. Anytime I'm on spaces, you on spaces. Anytime I'm on Twitter, you on spaces. And obviously the man has a life. The man talks about, his family. And then I seen him saying that in spaces yesterday. He was shitting on clips. He was like, I don't want to hear nothing about clips and one kid. Like, I done started generations. I got 11, 14, 15 kids. I started all these generations of kids. I don't want to hear nothing about getting sick. As Averb be an Averb. You know what I'm saying? And that's the only reason I said something about like family or whatever, because he said that. You know what I mean? But a day in the life, obviously he has his own life, family. He's probably out in the mix doing his thing, regular life shit. He's probably preparing for his battle. He's probably rehearsing his battle. He's probably then getting in spaces 2 hours later or whatever, and they get on the phone for this or whatever. A day in a life so we can see how you really prep. And I know battlers may not want to show how they prep because maybe it could be used against them, or maybe you feel that you're giving away like a secret ingredient to other battle rappers. I mean, Averb is already, you could carve him on the Mount Rushmore depending on who you speak to. So I think at this point, it doesn't matter if people could see behind the fucking, see behind the curtain as far as what Averb does, because Averb is unique. You can't really copy him anyway. And even if you do successfully copy him, there's not gonna be another Averb. You know what I'm saying? So a day in a life while he's booked for a battle, just one day about how he preps and getting space and all that, and divvies his time would be so dope because he just did it again. He could be on his own. His opponent may not even be somebody that's as active on social media or talking they talk as him. but the man still shows up with the type of material, and he's so Verb is so lyrical, and there's so many syllables and changes of pace and patterns in his delivery and his raps and in his rounds, where it's just like, yo, that one syllable or that one word being off could be the bridge to the next joint. And if you don't have that perfect, you don't come off like the genius writer that this actually exists on paper. It doesn't come off on cam the way that shit looks on paper, because on paper it probably reads like the Matrix. You know what I'm saying? So this is why it's just like, to hear the rounds that he just had for Will is crazy considering his online presence. And we're gonna miss the Averbs of the world when he does hang it up. We will miss the Averbs of the world 100%, 100,000%. And his showtime in the third round, all three of his rounds was ridiculous, but his showtime in the third, it's always dope to get certain type of content added to the RBE legacy and library. Like, I believe that RBE is the only channel where Averb starts a battle with the showtime. When he battled Jims, right? He just, the first round out the gate, the first words he said on the stage was 3-minute or 2-minute rounds. That's the first thing he said. And then I'm looking at the elements of that video. You see, like, Mickey Fax there, he just like, oh, just hit by it, because it's like the very first thing. I think that's the only time he's ever done that. So fast forward, this showtime existed on the RBE channel is so dope. It's sick. It's sick. You know, earlier in the RBE library time, I used to like, yo, I really want like everybody's legacy shit to be done. Like, you want a Hitman remix on your channel. You want an Averb showtime on your channel. You wanna what's some of the other standouts? You want to be Magic closer. I told them once, you know what I'm saying? You want those moments on your channel or in your library or part of your platform and your history. It's just dope. But yeah, that's Averb, man. Shout out to Averb. Ill Will. If I'm somebody that's just running around with the opinion that he's the best battle rapper in the world, what he just did yesterday, he keeps me in the spot where I can say that. I can say that. The man, yo, I text Will this morning, like some of his own bars. When I pick up the phone and I text you what I just like, this nigga, I don't want to ruin nothing, but he had a lot of punches that were like clearly visible, where it's just like, oh shit, that's a room shaker. Then he had a lot of other ones where if you miss it or if you catch it on a replay, I'm gonna sneak one in. Like the Dick Tracy one, I feel like was a sneaky one. You know what I'm saying? It was clear enough, but I feel like he was in a pattern where it could possibly be missed. You know what I'm saying? Like Will is, he does everything on 10. Everything he does on 10. He's not like all around average great player or good player. He's an all around, when he's like really fully on his A+ game. He's damn near a perfect creative player. You know what I'm saying? It's ridiculous what Will just did. You know what I mean? We just texted, and I gotta shout you out publicly, man. He's like, yo, this one's for you, AR. You know what I'm saying? And I'm such a fan of these guys. I'm such a fan of Ill Will. I've been watching him for like 10, 11, 12 years. I'm still like a day one fan of these guys. Like, I watched the footage this morning. I'm just like, it don't make no sense. So I appreciate that, Will, and Verb, man. I appreciate that too. I don't want to act like I'm skipping over the other ones. I just didn't watch them yet. But I did speak quick text messages with Saga and Young Ill, and they both loved the battle. One of them was just like, yo, it might be 2-1 either way. So when a battler can tell you or tell the public or tell you in private, whatever, that the other person might come off like they won, then they respect the other person's rounds. You know what I'm saying? And I see people online, even the people that was in the building, saying like, yo, this is like one of the best Young Ills, and like he's ready for Easy to Block Captain at this point. Easy to Block Captain is one of the best niggas on the stage right now. And we want Young Ill verse in front of that type of beast right now. That means that what Young Ill just did yesterday is stupid. And the saga had a great debut. You know what I'm saying? Cali Smooth and Random. Heard great things about that. Um, yeah, man. I told y'all I don't call these events. I call them just private shoots. You know what I'm saying? But I still see people online saying like, shit, if Clips and Jag went down, it was a 10 out of 10 classic event. And that's just full circle, just private shit. We put a fly up 5 days before, wasn't really promoted like that. Me and Verb turned it up a little bit, damn near by accident. You know what I'm saying? Just being us. You know what I mean? And it's just like, that's retirement work right there. You know what I mean? And shout out to Ruin Your Day. Essential in all of this. Essential in all of this. Absolutely paramount in all of this. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to Avo and Ruin Your Day. But yeah, and shout out to Clips and Jag, man. It didn't go down. Yeah, some came up. One of the artists got sick. Yeah, I mean, and yeah, it might be something that we try to follow up and get done for y'all. It's never easy to do something right away. So that's why when you see events and people say we'll complete this later on, or it ends up on another card, because the amount of coordination that it takes to put together that one day, right? And then if something doesn't happen, like it rarely happens like outside of that until the next event comes around or another event comes around, because there's so many moving pieces to put together that the battlers are in a part of. And you got to put all that back together so that the rapping can happen within it. You know what I'm saying? It's just a lot of coordination. So that's why it's just like, all right, let's just do it Tuesday. It doesn't work like that. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna do our best to see if drop a comment below how much y'all still want to see Jag and Clips. Jag rapped his rounds to people. He always raps his rounds to people. And everybody's saying like, yo, Jag is on some demon shit. I spoke to Clips yesterday and he told me one of his angles and I cried laughing because Clips is crazy like that. So y'all drop a comment below and let me know if y'all really, really, really still want to see that. And if y'all really, really, really still want to see that, then we'll probably just move it to the next full circle shoot. I don't know when that's going to be. And that's one of the benefits of not being on it like that. You know what I'm saying? I'm not doing no pay-per-views. I'm not doing no events. I'm cool. You know what I'm saying? And that's another dope thing about, it's not dope. It's never dope to not have a match go down. But that's a dope thing or best outcome for a situation like that, given what full circle is. Just damn near like my retirement outlet to still be a sponsor and a fan, to be honest. You know what I'm saying? Where no fans are impacted. There's online fan presence. Like, you know what? Some of us really want to see it. You know what I'm saying? I get it. But you don't have to pay for nothing. Nobody lost no money. Nobody has to ask for a refund. Nobody feels like, damn, I spent $50. Or nobody even has to say that I sat on a stream all day and it didn't happen. Nothing. The fans, if you was there, if you got a free ticket, then you got 3 free battles. And hopefully you had a cool Saturday. You saw something that many other people never will get a chance to see, which is live full circle. And I'll say that real quick too. I see online already, and I'm getting the text messages from the battlers. Full circle is turning into like another blue room. The warning, I'm warning y'all now. It's turning into another blue room where battlers are like, I need to try that. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Heads up, y'all. The documentary Rap Reddick said when they chronicled us, they like, yo, RBE tends to come up with something that is highly attractive every 1 to 2 years. And they're falling on this by accident. It's like full circle is retirement YouTube direction for me, and creating something that is becoming highly preferable on accident. I mean, shout out to Ruin Your Day. It is what it is. Shout out to 3 Letter in the building. Go to 3 Letter Man's channel too. I just did an interview Verb with 3 Letter. 3 Letter has been hitting me up the whole first quarter of the year when I wasn't on camera doing interviews or nothing like that or blogs. And then because of what me and Verb did, he gets me after 4 months, five months of not being on camera. And we end up having a semi-controversial interview. You know what I'm saying? I get the timing of what's going on. You gotta stay current. Yeah, I mean, but 3 Letter, we gotta do another one where we could just politic. And I know you know, it's sometimes you gotta stay with the time. And that's probably like what me and Knowledge did yesterday, y'all. So keep an eye on Hip Hop is Real channel. It's like I was with him baking in the sun, standing in the fucking sun with him for like 2 hours with a black hat, baking my brain for like 2 hours. And he asked me everything, all the controversy, all the good, the bad. So shout out to Knowledge. And I got to link up with like 15 Minutes of Fame, Rosenberg, and folks like that ASAP. So salute y'all. But yo, y'all go get the joint right now. I said I wasn't gonna be here longer than 30 minutes. I lied on accident. Shit. Um, damn, I see a lot of new members. I see y'all, man. Trenches versus RBE. What is that? The House versus the Bricks. What we doing? ARP. As Lawrence and Winged and Easy. You know what I'm saying? If I see that become official, I'm jumping in the mix, throwing a couple punches too. I'll be on Easy's heels. But outside of that, don't ask me for shit, y'all. Don't ask me for nothing because that's my retirement type shit. Don't ask me for no cards. Don't ask me to set it up. I'm cool. If I was on it like that, y'all would have Loaded Lux and Hitman by now, possibly, or Mook and Hitman in the middle of a promo run right now. Or let me stop. There's more, but I'll stop there. Like, leave me alone. Don't ask me for nothing, y'all. Don't ask me to set up no cards or no battles. Go to Lawrence and Winged. You know what I'm saying? They killing over there. Go to them. All right, yo, happy Easter, y'all. My Easter is about to be real fun. I'm about to have a Easter egg hunt. Got a bunch of families coming over, a bunch of kids that's gonna be with the families and the parents and everything like that. And I got 21 gifts, dope gifts. Like, let me tell y'all the way I set it up real quick. So it's gonna be like, I say like 75 eggs, 75 to 100 eggs that's gonna be in the backyard, and a majority of them is just gonna have like basic kid stuff like candy, shit like that, whatever. And then I think it's 21 gifts. I counted 21. Got 21 post-its, and I wrote 1 through 21 on each of the post-it, and each one of those post-its goes in an egg, right? And on a table, so on some Dave and Buster shit. On a table, I got a bunch of gifts, right? Visible. Now, if you find an egg with like egg number 2, you get the second pick from the table. If you find the golden egg that's like pick number 1, you get the first pick from the table. If you find golden egg like a draft, like you get the 21st draft and the 15th draft and the 4th draft from the table. And I got some nice gifts up there. Like I got and I had to mix it up. And the reason I did it like that is because there's different age brackets of kids. Like some of them is like young teenagers, some of them is real young, like little kids, all the way down to like 1-year-olds and whatnot, or like 2-year-olds gonna be running around with their parents, getting help, trying to find the eggs and all that type of shit. And boys and girl mixed too. So I couldn't just do it where it's like put the actual gift in the egg, because like what if you're a boy and the egg that you find got a girl's gift? You know what I'm saying? So that's why I did it like that. But I think the top gift that's on the table is an Xbox 360. You know what I'm saying? I bought that. Then I got other joints for like the older, like young teenage girls that may not want none of the fucking, like, let's say toys or nothing like that. I put a couple like $100 Visa gift cards. So you could just go walk into the store and swipe $100. So I put a couple of those up. You know what I mean? So I got a good mix to cover the age range and the fact that it's boy and girl and all that type of stuff. But yeah, I'm gonna have like picks 1 through 3 in like the gold eggs, and everything else just sprawled around and all that. So we're gonna have a good time. And I just say that, share little stories like that of how my day is looking. I hope y'all about to have a good day as well. If you're a member, enjoy that Verb versus Ill Will. We dropped a classic for y'all on Easter. So shout out to Ruin Your Day, Ill Will, Verb, and RBE, and all the fans supporting. Back to my weekend. Enjoy, y'all. Appreciate y'all. 40 minutes. Shit. Damn, I don't even know how it happens. It's here running my mouth with y'all, but I hope that y'all appreciate it, man. I'll take the time because y'all take time with me. I'm out.